This isn't a trend. This isn't a hack. This is the ultimate guide to losing weight, built on real food, real discipline, and real results. If you're looking for shortcuts, click off. If you're ready for the truth, keep watching, because weight loss isn't complicated. It's just uncomfortable. Not because it's hard to understand, but because it forces you to take full responsibility. It demands accountability. So, before we begin, be honest with yourself. Are you carrying extra fat that's holding you back physically, emotionally, spiritually? This isn't about chasing six-pack perfection. It's about dropping the weight that's weighing you down. Because excess fat, especially around the gut, isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's a metabolic one. And the longer you ignore it, the louder it speaks and the more dangerous it becomes. So let's cut the noise. No trends, no detox teas. This is the truth about how to lose weight. Let's build. If you're watching this, chances are you're not where you want to be. Maybe you've been trying for months. Maybe you've tried every trick in the book. Maybe you've lost weight before and gained it back. None of that matters now. What matters is this: you take responsibility for your body today. No more blaming slow metabolism, bad genetics, or your job schedule. The way your body looks and feels are the results of your habits, which means it's also the result of what you choose now. Your first mission, calculate your TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure. This number is an estimate of how many calories your body burns each day based on your height, weight, age, and activity level. Go to a free online TDEE calculator. Enter your stats. Now here's the catch. Don't lie about your activity level. Most people overestimate how hard they train. Walking your dog doesn't count as very active. Be real. You're only hurting yourself if you inflate it. Let's say your TDEE is 2,600 calories. That means if you eat, on average, 2,600 calories per day, your weight stays the same. To lose weight, you need to eat less than that consistently. Let's make this simple. Eat more than you burn equals gain weight. Eat less than you burn equals lose weight. Eat exactly what you burn, you maintain. Anyone who tries to argue against that is either lying or selling something. Yes, hormones, stress, gut health, and sleep all affect how easy or hard weight loss feels, but the math doesn't change. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you won't lose fat. You don't need a massive deficit. You don't need to starve. You need to be in a sustainable deficit. Start by subtracting 300 to 500 calories from your TDEE. That means if you burn 2,500 per day, aim for 2,000 to 2,200. This should equate to half a pound to 1 pound of fat loss per week. Slow, maybe, but it's sustainable. It keeps your muscle, your hormones, and your sanity in check. Starve yourself and you'll rebound. Undereat protein and you'll lose muscle. Overcomplicate it and you'll quit. Keep it simple. You don't need to track forever, but if you've ever done it, start today. You're trying to lose weight, and guessing won't guarantee results. If you're not tracking, you're guessing. And if you're guessing, you're probably overeating. Use MyFitnessPal, Chronometer, or any calorie tracking app. Track everything, even that drizzle of olive oil, that spoon of peanut butter, that healthy smoothie. Most people who think they're eating healthy are simply eating too much healthy food. You don't have to obsess, but you do need to be aware, because you can't change what you don't measure. Morning, wake up, hydrate, walk. Water and a morning walk equals an increase in energy levels, regulates circadian rhythm, and improves your sleep quality. You can optionally fast. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Fasting isn't magic, but it can help manage hunger and calories. If you eat breakfast, make it protein dominant. 30 to 40 grams of protein right out the gate helps you control hunger all day. Examples: 3 whole eggs plus 2 egg whites plus spinach. Greek yogurt with berries, honey, cinnamon, and protein powder. Black coffee's also great. It'll help to suppress your appetite and boost your energy. Just skip the cream and sugar. Hunger is not an emergency. Get used to it. Feeling a little empty sometimes is part of the process. Midday, walk. Make sure you aim for 10,000 steps per day minimum. Walking burns more calories than you think, reduces stress, and improves blood sugar. Walk in between lunch breaks, free time, or during calls. I personally walk while working using a walking pad under my desk. For lunch, have protein, greens, and fiber. Example, grilled chicken, asparagus, and a sweet potato. Lean steak, rice, and an avocado. Make a burger with lean ground beef patties, sourdough, fat-free cheese, and onions. Finish lunch with fruit if you want something sweet. Simple, but satisfying. Afternoon, lift weights. Minimum 3 sessions per week. Ideal 4 to 5 sessions per week. You don't need to be a bodybuilder, but you do need to build muscle. Why? Muscle burns more calories than fat. Muscle raises your metabolism. Muscle makes you look tighter, leaner, stronger as you lose fat. Keep it simple. For chest, shoulders, and triceps, do incline bench press, overhead press, dips, and tricep rope pull downs. For back and biceps, do pull-ups, rows, deadlifts, lat pull-downs, and curls. For legs, do squats, calf raises, leg press, and leg curls. Use machines, dumbbells, cables, or body weight to start out. Just train hard and add more weight or reps each week. Evening. Dinner is similar to lunch. Lean protein like 93.7 ground beef or fatty fish. Healthy carbs like potatoes, rice, and veggies. An example of one of my go-to dinners is salmon, asparagus, and a sweet potato with cinnamon. Track your oils, but don't fear them. Olive oil, avocado, coconut oil, and a tad bit of butter are fine. Just don't drown your food in them. Craving dessert? Have a Greek yogurt bowl with berries, cinnamon, and maybe some whey protein powder mixed in. It's sweet, it's high in protein, and it'll leave you satisfied. While watching TV, don't sit motionless. Stretch, walk, fidget. All movement counts, and it adds up. Nighttime routine. Before bed, take magnesium glycinate to help you sleep better. Make your room cool and dark. Avoid blue light, like your phone screen. Use a calming breathwork routine. Why? Because one night of poor sleep messes up your hunger hormones, increases ghrelin, hunger, and decreases leptin, fullness. Sleep isn't a bonus. It's a requirement for fat loss. Metabolism 101. Here's where your calories are burned. BMR. Basal metabolic rate, 60 to 75%, what your body burns at rest. This is the biggest slice. NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, 15 to 25%, all the walking, standing, fidgeting you do. TEF, thermic effect of food, 5 to 10%. Protein burns the most calories to digest. That's why it's your best friend. Exercise, 5 to 10%. Yes, exercise helps, but your calorie intake is much more important. The secret? Build muscle to raise BMR. Move more to increase NEAT, eat more protein to spike TEF. Do more cardio to add the cherry on top of your fat loss. The protein rule. Eat 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight. If your goal is to be 160 pounds, eat 160 grams of protein daily. Protein helps with muscle retention, appetite control, recovery, hormone regulation. The best protein sources for fat loss are chicken breast, lean ground beef and steak, salmon and other fish, Greek yogurt, eggs and egg whites, whey or beef isolate protein powder, lentils, beans for plant-based options, protein bars occasionally for convenience. High-volume, low-calorie foods. These are your tools to feel full while in a deficit. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, onions, bell peppers, lettuce, spinach, mushrooms, potatoes, watermelon, cauliflower rice. High volume equals more chewing, more fiber, and more satisfaction. Avoid refined carbs and sugar-sweetened drinks. Use caffeine wisely. Caffeine is a fat loss weapon when used right. Pros: suppresses appetite, increases energy for workouts, boosts thermogenesis. Cons: too much equals poor sleep, anxiety, and burnout. Limit caffeine to mornings only. Black coffee, unsweetened green tea, no cream-laden frappes. Used right, it's a tool. Used wrong, it's a crutch. Supplements that can help. Supplements don't burn fat, but they can make the process easier. Creatine increases strength, muscle mass, and recovery. Magnesium glycinate improves sleep and reduces cravings. Ashwagandha lowers cortisol, especially if taken at night. Electrolytes prevent fatigue, especially if you sweat a lot. Protein powders Make it easy to hit your daily intake. Fish oil can help with joint pain. What's not needed? Fat burners, detox teas, anything claiming instant fat loss. Supplements support your system. They don't replace it. Lifestyle stack. Bonus tools. Sauna. Use 3 to 4 times a week. Helps with relaxation, recovery, and possibly detox. Cold showers. Wake you up and help with mental discipline. Journaling. Keep track of meals, mood, sleep, and training. Accountability. Tell someone your goal. Get with a buddy. Hire a coach. Join a community. Macros. Quick strategy. If you're not tracking macros precisely, go with this framework. Protein. Number 1 priority. Carbs. Eat mostly around your workouts. This will help boost your energy as long as you're not eating junk. Fats. Don't fear them, because they're essential for keeping your hormones in check. But don't go overboard. For men, I recommend not going under 50 grams of fat per day. For women, don't go under 40 grams. And don't always trust takeout calories. Restaurants love using butter and oil, and I don't blame them. That's what makes the food taste better. That clean bowl may have 400 extra hidden calories. Cook at home as much as you can. Control your inputs and control your outcome. Progress and patience. Weight loss isn't linear. Some days the scale goes up, some days it drops. That's normal. Weigh in daily, but analyze weekly trends, not each day. Weigh yourself first thing in the morning, after using the bathroom, and before eating or drinking. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your environment. Set up your space to win. Clean your kitchen. Stock it with real food. Pre-log your meals and execute. Lay your gym clothes out the night before. Stop buying junk for guests or the kids. Unfollow fitness and food influencers that make you feel like trash or make you want to eat junk. Instead, follow those who inspire and uplift you. Make your environment align with your goals. Make it hard to mess up. Discipline gets easier when the defaults are in your favor. Fat loss is not about punishment. It's not about suffering. It's about showing up, choosing what matters over what's easy, trading instant gratification for long-term self-respect. You want to be healthy and in shape? Then become the kind of person who is that. The person who eats, trains, and sleeps with purpose, lives with intention. Forget shortcuts or fleeting moments of pleasure. Build yourself. You don't need motivation. You need a blueprint, and you just got one. Now execute. That's it for this one. Tap the next video if you're ready to keep building with Brick Body. Subscribe and follow me on socials below to stay locked in. We're not chasing potential. We're fulfilling it brick by brick.